Ed from Pinball Mayhem here. Finally finishing up the AMI F and G jukebox videos. I had repaired and restored 4 of these, and you've seen multiple other videos, so if you want to know more, please make sure you check those out. There's some specifics on a few of the things we did. This is the last one. This is a F80, and they call it that because it has 80 selections, which is 40 records. And this jukebox had been fully sanded down, repainted, retextured, and everything's been polished. And I'll be talking more about all the things that have been done, but the cabinet wise, it's all fresh paint and fresh texture. So let's turn it back on, or let's turn it on. I don't have any title strips in there now. I do have a bunch of records in it, but let me show you a little bit of the inside on the bottom of what we all did. So in here, this is the kind of the electronic guts of it. So the amp, we have new tubes, 6L6s in the back, and a new rectifier tube, a 5U4G. The power junction box has a new rectifier in it, which is going to give us a good solid power. That's going to allow everything else to function at the voltage we need. And the amp has been all new capacitors in it, which is really important for quality. Everything in the audio has been recapped. Now also notice the new plugs. I went over that in the other video, that new wire, new plugs. All this is rubber 2-line cord in any AMI, at least 1962 and older, is junk. It's all going to split. It's going to be a fire hazard. That's the other thing. Safety. Always have to replace the bridges in the power junction box. It's inside here for safety. So this is a safe box now. Has new wires. But we also ran a second wire here, which is kind of unusual because this door is off of a G. This box was the parts box out of all the 3 I originally got. This is off of a G80, and the G80 had an extra light on it. So we installed that, but the wiring didn't kind of work for the G80, so we threw just a second cord. There's 2 extra plugs for wall box power, for extra lights and stuff on here. And notice I also have a can of paint because the texture does, there's some nicks from moving it. So down here, the mechanism for the coin mechs are almost always gone for home, but there's this little window you see up here. Those are really faded and just completely full of garbage. That allows this light on the door to shine some light up in this mechanism area. Or actually, it was allow light to shine down into this before they had the light on the F. So this light is not a F light, it's a G light, which gives you that little brighter credit light. You notice we have a custom credit light on that. So let's move on up to the mechanism area. Here I do have a brand new leather strap that we make, and that just clips on top, and that's going to hold the door safely. And notice it clips on the door for storage. Inside the box, everything's of course been repainted. Got that really cool mural I put together with some pictures online, and had to add some red to it. It's laminated, it's held up by staples and a few screws. It's not going anywhere. Record mechanism has all the zip cord as well, and that's another video where two-part video where I go through the process it took to record these. That is a huge safety factor. There's 110 volts going through there plus some other signals. So that's been replaced, and everything's been cleaned on the inside. That's part of those videos when I have the mechanism all apart and cleaning them. But it's also kind of hard to see, but way in top here, this box is what's called the crossover, and there's a few caps in there. Those have been all replaced. That allows the sound to be good quality, and here is the power switch volume box on the back. That's part of that 24 volt with the rectifier. Safety is this has been rewired for safety, so when you hit the switch on the back it turns it off. Previously it leaves 24 volt live so that it could be sitting in a bar, someone could put money in, they can make a selection, they just don't hear the sound until the bar operator turns it on. In this case we don't want that. That's where these boxes have been called a fire hazard. They have the zip code that splits, and then they have that power that's on all the time. So this has been modified for safety. It can be plugged in all the time. So let's back on out and let's talk about a few of the customizations. I have rethemed this to Nuka Cola, which is from Fallout. I think 4 was the one which I really looked at for most of my material, and I got the Nuka Cola girl from the Nuka World add-on, and we got the logo Blasphemy Italian flavor I put on the surround piece here, and we even 3D printed a little. There's a light, so you can see it's backlit where when the credit light is normally here, it's normally green, and it just will backlight when there's a credit on. This has been rigged for free play, so printed that in red and clear, so it's kind of a neat little touch. And that's where the deposit cap comes in, you know, kind of along that bottle cap currency part of Nuka Cola. And we even threw the Nuka Cola down here on the grill, which is lit from above, which is pretty cool. And then rounding off the the Fallout theme, this glass was replaced, so I put the word nuclear sound on it, put the Vault Boy and the one cap one play on the glass there, and I put the Vault logos on the side. The the record mechanism cover has also been replaced. The original one was missing on this one. This is one that I made for vacuum forming some plastic over. So it's a nice white one-piece color. It's plastic, but overall, that's that's modification we have to do in the box. Up on top here as well, this AMI music is backlit with a LED bulb. It used to be just a little bitty, looks like a golf ball light bulb that screws into a standard like socket that you have in your house. And I found an LED version of that, but it was too bright. So I think I have a video about me putting that in there and actually making a diffuser out of some white plastic, so it really has a nice even glow. Kind of cool, and you can't see the bulb anymore. Overall, I think we covered everything that done to this box. Has been fully restored, and it's in great shape now. It plays really great. I've been playing a lot lately. Make sure, if you're interested in this, check out the other videos. There's plenty on the work that we've done, and the rebuilding the mechanisms, some of the safety portions. So check those out. We'll have them linked at the end of the video. And thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to us on Facebook and Instagram.